Episode 5, and we are here again. We don't gather to gist you about BBNaija all over again. My name is Sosa, aka the Radio Baba Yaga, but you can call me the friendly Boogie Man.
Jimmy Wonder,
aka
I get plenty aka, no go finish today. Aka Ara, aka the H Wonder of the world.
You don't do. In fact, that we came out with this purple looking stuff today.
We didn't plan this, so
not a plan at all.
Plan this, yeah.
But it's because we're here to talk about BBNaija the last 7 days, and certain things have happened. I will just share with you. First off, the evictions happened last Sunday, and that's what we're going to start with. Basically, so we saw Kaisha coming, and last week Koboko was saying she
this one. But from the onset, I always knew that Keisha did not bring anything to the house, so she had a tendency to leave. Yes, had a tendency to leave. And last week it was really shocking because she was the only one that left. Normally they go in two pairs. Yeah, but this time she went alone. And then Tricky was the next person to go. But
do you actually like the concept of people in the house voting who goes out? Basically?
See, now Big Brother won't just making bread. You understand? Because if it's only the four least, how will I put it? The lowest votes he gets, Big Brother is not going to make money because there are just 4 people that are going to leave.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, there are just 4 people that are going to amass votes. But this time, 16 people are getting votes for you, 18 people, so they are making money. COVID-19 don't do things. Big Brother says too, they find bread. And
then the head of house stuff, we saw Kiddwaya take charge as the new head of house. So we've had different head of house every week, not a repetition. Nobody has come back to say, okay, now me done the year before. It was like we're seeing new people.
Yeah, I don't think from this week, from next week, we're going to see a repetition. Yeah.
But looking at it, you saw Tolani Badge come in as the deputy. He picked Tolani Badge. And
he did not pick Tolani Badge.
Okay,
Erica told him Tolani Badge.
So officially, it's now official that Kiddwaya is the Tony
Meze.
because almost all the decisions he has taken they have like a bit of influence from
not a
Erica.
Bit, like 90% of every decision he takes is Erica influenced.
Now I was looking at something. He told Tolani Badge that they could sleep in the same room, but he'll sleep on the bed today. She sleeps on the couch tomorrow, like that. Rotate the whole thing. But Big Brother said 7 days. Big Brother said, "No, bruh, you gotta sleep with her." Bed. So she's lay together. Well, that apart from that, that's another thing that's happened on the low. Let's get down to the vacation Big Brother took. So Big Brother has been there for a while. He doesn't even stay plenty.
Big Brother nowhere. Big Brother nowhere. Yeah. I just think the Big Brother we know is nowhere. Listen to the voice from the beginning. Like that Big Brother's voice was sounding like he had sore throat. You understand? So the thing don't mature now. So he had to just leave. So Big Brother is not feeling fine. But look at
it. Maybe Big Brother don't they know in babe they no see babe. Men they wet 13 they watch for night. So when you just decide say I guys go wet my own.
Maybe just this one where they want for this.
But he's been calling the way is that he's been calling. Maybe now they even finish condom. The way he's been getting to talk to them in the house is just call.
And I think it's not even Big Brother that is calling them.
If you been PA.
If you been PA, some other person. That's why they don't want it loud.
Yeah,
so because that voice is not the voice.
After telling Kiddwaya, he goes back to sort out what he has to sort out. But good thing Big Brother is on a break. When he comes back, maybe we might just have big sister with him. He might not come alone.
Big man, big woman.
The arena games, Praize again took it.
Yeah, this
is the second time, and there's something peculiar with Praize winning. Anytime when they win hearts, they always win arena game. Last time when he win Kaisha. Katrina. Last time we
won arena games. Win Katrina.
This
time you win arena games. Win Lucy.
What did happen? We are watching you. And the ships in the house. We've seen Neo and V. That ship is I don't know. It's like small boat for Titanic. That was the train side.
It's shaky. It's shaky. It's not strong.
And looking at it, I think those people have been wetting tits. They have been fucking without protection.
Condoms.
Yes, because V, look at me, I'm talking to you. V said she hasn't seen her period
in a while,
and Neo should be scared. And Neo said, I'm a reality TV star. I'm 26 years old. I I can't be scared. I just call my mama, and obviously she doesn't want to have a baby in the house. So imagine that would be like big brother baby.
She go pregnant and then Belen will show all those. No, but it's a new thing now. Like nobody has ever done it before, so she feel just carry Bele there.
Big brother baby.
Inside,
that's big baby.
Big baby.
Big BBNaija.
Biggie.
Imagine everybody for the house born picking, then their children did their own small brother. Then big brother baby and they who there for that. But I don't know, because condoms for people don't finish. But if she could actually say that, that means they have been having unprotected sex, which
multiple
is not
times,
good, which is not good for youngins.
No, but after a while, she said she saw her.
Yeah, but for her to be worried about it, that means something had happened.
Yeah, true.
Something had happened, because she said, "I'll fuck you up," and that was what she was telling you. But apart from those no condom users, Kiddwaya and Erica normally on the other side.
Normally, but I think that their relationship is just for the house, and Erica is using Kiddwaya to just stay in the house. Because aside Kiddwaya, I don't think Erica is imputing anything in the house.
Yeah, we saw him suck her nipples, and they lick on the cover eye trout.
And I'm waiting. That's the only thing she fit do now.
So are you telling me he's from Naples?
King of Naples. The king of Naples.
Shout out Kiddwaya, I'm a kid of Naples. And then Praize and Tolani. Tolani Badge is in a situation where she likes Prince. I saw a video one night like that. She romanced the guy.
The guy stood up.
The guy knew the response. He can't stand up. Whatever thing you go do, come back, can't sleep. She just tired for the guy. So I think the Prince doesn't really like her that much.
From the beginning, she forced herself onto this guy. She forced herself onto him because Prince was liking Watoni. Yeah. And then they were vibing. From nowhere, just force the boy, put him for inside love. So he said, okay, no wahala.
I think the guy doesn't really like it. What will I do? Make it no be seen now.
What will I do? Man no lose.
Ma get face for head on a 1-1. That's what the thing that goes on. He said. And then Praize and Lucy. Praise Lucifer. Praise and Lucy together again, man. Praise said something. He said he told Prince that there are 4 girls in the house that actually like him. Yeah. And Lucy was one of them. And Lucy was there. Lucy said, "No, I don't like him that way. It's you I like in that manner."
So I just think Praise and Lucy. Lucy has held herself for a while. She's an adult. Yeah. She used to commit adultery. She dey honey to Praise. Praise knows how to get in. It's been a while since he did stuff. So
outside the house, he has a baby.
Inside the house, Katrina don't. You understand? So it's been like 2 weeks. So
I wonder how Katrina will see this, because Lucy did not know anything happened between.
It is a freaking game, so she should just take it. It's a game, so all of them are playing games.
After all, they never had sex. It was just aggressive cuddling.
Then
another set of people, Brighto, Dora, and Watoni. Brighto kissed Watoni, yeah, and we could see. I think his fingers went into the ribbon somehow, like moving around, because the way the leg take jack up for that duvet was not clearing me. This guy is on that. I think this is
small Brighto.
Shout out to Harry Song. Whatever made him sing under the duvet, that inspiration is helping.
Under the duvet.
BBNaija people go under the duvet. We saw Ozo even stretch hand. Father stretched his hand to touch Nengi's.
But Nengi no go even give him face.
Guy, that video was the guy Nengi put hand now. Like you see, when you know they're the same bed, you cross borders. Like
this. Touch.
He stretch and he stayed there for like a few minutes. That guy touch. And he said something that Nengi doesn't wear pants.
She doesn't wear. Even yesterday, I say she no wear. So she no wear pants.
Your history with pants.
You know that's true. You know, so when I see Praise this thing, I told you. Today I'm not seeing anything, and I'm telling you.
Okay, you Black Panther. They also had a couple of fights. Everybody versus Kiddwaya. That was something that when they lost their wage at the last time.
Kiddwaya is he's not a leader.
He didn't show that.
He's not a leader. Big time. He doesn't have those skills.
While they were trying to assess everything, what they would do and all that, Kiddwaya was like, "I'll be here next week." So like I'll be relaxed, so I'll be here next week. And everybody was mad at him for saying that. As a leader, you don't say that.
You don't say that.
And he refused to apologize until Erica told Kiddwaya to go and apologize, which was really, really wrong. I think she's been influencing everything. She's like the puppet mistress from the head of house space this week. I don't know why that's even happening. But some other fights in the house, Lucy and everybody, Lucy said people are biased, people are fake, and she will not want to be friends with most of them who are not fair to her in the house, outside the house. So I think the reunion is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
I think so. Interesting.
I think so.
Then Neo and V,
Neo and V, they had a fight, and it was a food fight. Because of food.
Yeah.
So Neo told since V had a period, so she finally. So she said she had pains on her abdomen and stuff, so she couldn't do stuff. So Brighto was cooking egusi soup, and then Neo go achieve egusi soup for himself and V. Caring guy, loving guy. She come now. Neo come meet V. Say, are you going to take semo or poundo? She said poundo, that she doesn't like semo, they are allergic and stuff. So when he went there, he saw Brighto mixing semo.
Legendary.
Saw Brighto mixing semo. So she now came over and got mad. Like, bro, I told you I needed poundo. It's like, if you want me to prepare it, I am going to prepare it. Why are you now shouting? She just got angry, and then he shouted at her in front of everybody, and she now used it against him and said, look, every time we have an issue, everybody knows and stuff like that. So that their sheep is shaky. It's not strong again. But yesterday I see them, they lie down for the same bed. They don't use sheep fingers and legs. Sheepishly.
Anyways, playing Big Brother. Before we get to playing Big Brother, Brighto said he doesn't like the way Praize talks to him. He was telling Kiddwaya, and there's something he said. Brighto knows almost everything about everybody in that house.
Secret agent. I think that guy is a fake housemate.
I think that guy probably knows where Big Brother went.
That boy not fake housemate.
Because while he was talking, he said he's going to get back at Praize, and he knows what to do. And when Kiddwaya asked him what's up, he said the only thing when he go
vex.
See, the guy, the emotional. He talked about his wife, maybe his woman outside, and his child regularly. Is to tell him that his wife is 60 something years. Not even 40, 60. Man.
And how old is Praize?
Young enough to run for election. But guys, so he said he was going to do that. I think he should not do it. But in my own opinion, if you're in a space with people you don't really know, do not give people that kind of information. Like, it's unnecessary.
You understand?
You don't have to talk about.
You don't need to talk too much when you're in that.
And if you check critically, nobody knows anything about Brighto in the house.
Nobody.
The only thing they know about him is what he told them, that he dated a girl for 8 years and
they don't do anything.
Nothing happened.
They don't do anything. Waiting them in they do self. Which kind of dating?
I be praise and worship now. Apart from that, playing Big Brother, we had a couple of them come through, play Big Brother, like a diary session, one-on-one, and some really interesting stuff came out. Prince was being talked to by Erica, and while that was happening, he told her big time that he feels like the relationship between Erica and Kiddwaya will really suffer
after the house
because she will get hurt.
True.
Told Erica straight up, and that was very, very direct. I like the fact that he was direct with it. I like the fact that he actually did so. And then another interesting one was Ozo and Dorothy. So Ozo told Dorothy what her regret was in the house, and her reply was her friendship with
Ozo, and that's what she regrets and stuff like that.
Crazy, man, crazy.
I think Big Brother is just using this as ailment to look for concepts and make it look like, oh, I'm not ill and stuff. He's just looking for ways to cover it up and stuff like that.
Anyways, the party. They had their outfits by themselves. They picked their own outfits.
Waiting you bring come from our house.
And a lot of them collected stuff from Neil. Because you could find a kid with Neo's shades, you could find one person with Neo's jacket, Neo jacket this way, Neo this, Neo that, Neo do rap.
Everywhere.
So everywhere was all Neo. And DJ Obi.
DJ Obi, no, I wasn't. Just regular. He did not bring any. He didn't bring any vibe. It was just regular.
Okay, and then apart from that, we also saw some other stuff.
We saw Chike.
Chike
came to perform, and whilst he was performing, he was vigorously looking at V.
V for what? Vagina.
Vigorous. Vigorously looking at her, and then after the party, V now said, "Oh, that Chike was looking at me in a kind of way, so maybe after the house we'll go link up and stuff like that."
Link up a tank up. But straight up to the last part of it, who do you think is going to be evicted? Who do you think?
I want Tolani to leave the house.
Tolani Badge.
Yes.
But apparently she might not leave because deputy head of house.
That's why I say I want.
Okay,
but for people, for somebody, I think maybe it's just one person that will go. From now on henceforth, I think it's just one person that will be leaving the house.
In that space of Neo and V, I think one of them might just leave. I'm scared for them. Tricky T,
they get fans, so
maybe Tricky T. But Neo and V, one person looks likely to get out.
Tricky T Watoni.
People will keep Watoni because of Brighto, I think so. But Neo and V, between that space and Tricky T, one of them has to go. That's all for today, guys. Catch us next Sunday. Remember, the BBNaija catch up is brought to you by Free Smoke and Fen Afrik. My name is Sosa, aka the Radio Baba Yaga.
Jimmy Wonder, the 8th wonder of the world, aka Ara, aka the Bolopon.
Shut up. Anyway, shout out to my guys at Fen, shout out to Candy, shout out to D-Blow, shout out to our guys at Free Smoke, Ernest, and of course DJ E. We out of here. Catch us next Sunday. What's up, bro?